Okay.
So in the last session, we remember, right, we completed all the AP related setups, and then we were talking about the transactions which we are creating in the system. So for the continuation of that, what I'm going to do today now is we'll create a bunch of transactions. Let
Okay.
me open the training worksheet once again. So we know how to create a AP invoice, right? We
Yes.
saw how to create a AP invoice, how to create a debit memo, and then how to create a credit memo. If I go
Yeah.
to manage invoice, we'll choose our BU, which
No,
is
your screen is not visible.
okay. Let me share my screen. Our BU is
Yeah.
Austria, right?
Yes.
So I will just what I will do is I will go to advanced mode. Invoice number does not equal star star. So how system behaves is, see here we have, right, starts, ends with, equals, does not equal. So
Yeah.
if it contains does not equal star star means obviously we didn't give any invoice number with this symbol. So we will get all the invoices which we created.
Okay.
See, these are all the invoices which we created under this BU.
Okay.
So now what I'm going to do is uh, so we know how to create an invoice, debit memo, credit memo. Now the scenario which we are going to do is we will create a prepayment invoice, and then we will make the payment for this prepayment invoice. Then we will create standard invoice. For this standard invoice, we will apply the prepayment which we created. Okay, first you need to understand what is this prepayment invoice. For example, you are in a rental house.
Mhm.
At that time you pay some amount, 1,50,000 as a rental advance, right?
Yeah.
That is a prepayment. That is an advance which we give to that owner. Once we vacate the house, that time he will give back this 1,50,000.
Yes.
Okay. So like that in the business scenario, we have two types of prepayment. One is permanent prepayment. Another one is temporary prepayment. So permanent prepayment is nothing but like a rental advance. It will not be adjusted against any transaction. It is a permanent. Like the our rental amount which we paid, right? Rental advance. That will be refunded back fully. But this temporary prepayment is nothing but suddenly supplier comes and then he gave us a 1,50,000 and he told us that you can adjust this 1,50,000 in the future invoices which you are going to create.
Okay.
Correct or not?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's
that
also it's kind
yeah,
of pre-booking, right? Like.
yes, yes. So that time what we will do, we will record this prepayment invoice, and then whenever we got any other invoice due for that supplier, we will adjust those invoices against that prepayment. So first you need to change this prepayment type from standard invoice to prepayment type. Then if you go to show more, there will be one pop-up. See, allow prepayment application. If you disable this, then this prepayment you will not able to apply it against any invoice. Why? Because you have disabled this allow prepayment application. If you
Okay.
enable this, then this prepayment invoice can be applied against any invoice, any standard invoice. This is the setup which we do for this permanent and temporary. So if you
Okay.
disable this, then it becomes permanent prepayment. You will not able to apply this prepayment against any invoice. If you enable
Okay.
this, then it becomes a temporary.
Mhm.
Okay.
Fine. Yeah.
Let us choose our supplier LMW. Sorry, LMW. I typed LW. Okay, now I will enter prepayment invoice 001. Let's say it is 10,000. Go to 10,000. I'm not sure whether it is recording right. Yeah, fine. So, and if you noticed here, see, the distribution combination is coming automatically.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
So,
Because of the default we have set
yeah,
there.
we have set up this in the manage common options.
Okay.
Okay, now I will save this. I'll click on validate.
But in the real time, usually we manually entered or we manually change that based upon the invoices, or
Yes,
like
yes, yes,
just let it like common.
yes.
Okay.
Correct. Okay, now if you see the prepayment invoice status is unpaid, which means
Mhm.
that we
Yeah.
have created the prepayment invoice, but we didn't make any payment to that supplier. See, you created an invoice for the advance. That is this invoice. For this invoice, you need to make a payment. Then only it will have this 10,000, right?
Yeah.
So for that, I will go to invoice actions, pay in full. I'll choose payment process profile as a standard. Which one we are using? I forgot it actually. Standard check, right?
Yeah.
Oh, not this one. US Nacha then.
I'm not sure about this.
Okay, let me check. Wait. Go to payments, manage, manage payments. Hmm,
I thought the instance would be refreshed already, but to be honest, we can't use the releases will be refreshed.
search with this. And let's check this second one. Where I could see the payment process profile. Standard check only. Invoice actions, painful, standard check, payment document, check payments. So payment number is 3. This is our bank account. I will click on submit. Once I complete this payment, if you see this unpaid becomes unavailable. See, before making payment, it was unpaid, right?
Yeah.
After
Now it
making
is.
payment, it is available. So now, what I will do is, I will create a one second.
Standard invoice. So just this.
Save and create next. So here I choose standard invoice, same supplier. Once I choose the supplier, one bell icon will be coming saying that for this supplier you have the prepayment.
Okay.
Standard invoice 001 500. Nothing is coming. Save, validated. Once this is validated, we will go to invoice actions, apply or unapply prepayments. See, now this is the prepayment invoice which is available.
Yeah.
So in this, we have a 10,000.
Mhm.
The invoice which we created is 10,000 prepayment invoice. The current invoice which we did is for 500, right? 500. You cannot enter more than 500 because that invoice amount
Yeah, the standard invoice amount it has
is 500. Yeah.
5,000 has to be.
If you want to apply it less, you can apply it. That is 2000.
Since 250. Yeah.
Once you click on done, it will be applied. Why this apply button is unchecked? Hmm. We didn't enable auto.
Which one? The checkbox.
Yeah.
No, we did.
I'm not seeing that. If I go to apply or unapply, see.
Uh, okay. Why don't you once again check the prepayment invoice? I think have they checked it on checked it?
What? It was unchecked?
No, no, I'm not sure about that, but we did check that. So
It is
yeah,
checked.
see,
Apply after 11/28. Date we gave apply after 11/28.
after 11:28 in the sense like
Today is 11/28, right? So tomorrow
yeah,
only we will be able to apply this.
okay.
So let us create another one. So more. Here we will put this one. One second.
Just one
Hello?
second.
Sorry, I just got a call. Okay. Now
So,
10,500. Date it is 20. Okay. Allow prepayment application. Apply after 11/20. Today is 28. Now check. Unpaid, painful, standard check, payment document, ADP check payments, submit. Now it is available, save and close. We will open this invoice, apply or unapply prepayment. Why it is not coming?
above one, 10,500.
Yeah, see now apply is enabled. For this, both are coming now. I don't know. Okay, so we'll select this.
Okay, why don't you try that first one?
Both are
First,
same
first
only.
we created.
Click on apply. Once it is applied, you will see it here. Okay, and then click on done. Now, once you apply, it will get needs revalidation. You need to validate this invoice again. And then if you click on validated, you will see that this is paid. Okay, now if you lines show more, see here applied prepayments is 500 in the total. You can see in distribution also, you see here we entered the positive and then you got the minus 500. Okay, now what I want to show you is
Where could
we
we see
applied,
the,
right? Yeah,
yeah,
if you want to unapply the same, you can go to this invoice later on. After 2 or 3 days, someone is coming that they have applied this prepayment wrongly to this invoice. If they want to unapply, means invoice actions, apply or unapply prepayments, scroll down, select this from the line level, and if you click on unapply, it will be unapplied. See, now click on done. It will once again ask you to validate, needs revalidation, so I'm just validating. Save. See, status changed to unpaid.
okay,
So this is how we will able to apply and unapply the prepayment.
yeah,
Okay. Now we will see how to create invoice using spreadsheet. We have that option, right? Create invoice from spreadsheet. So if let's say if we are entering this is page is called invoice workbench user interface. UI. This is a UI page. Rather than that, we are downloading the spreadsheet from Oracle, which is integrated with this instance. Once we create this invoice, it will be automatically created in the system.
okay.
So this option we are going to see it now. Any questions in this prepayment apply and unapply?
For me, it's fine.
Okay, fine. Okay. Now let us choose our business unit. The AD, right? Why it is not coming? Yeah. Invoice number is spreadsheet 001. Invoice currency is USD 10,000. Date is in which format date we have to enter.
Is there any default option for the date? Like if we let it empty, then the default
No, no,
later
it will not come. If you enter like this, it will put in the correct format. See,
Okay.
supplier, I will choose it from here. I will put LMW. Supplier contains. So once I choose supplier, it comes that automatically. Supplier site. What is the site name? LMW also. That is also LMW. And maybe starts with also work. See, wherever you see this asterisk, right? These are all
Yes.
the mandatory field which we need to enter. Okay, description, I'll just put same invoice number. Line number 1, type amount is, what is the amount which we entered? 1,000. So let me, that's it. Distribution combination, either we can choose it from this LOV. I don't know what is this, an error occurred in the script on this page, syntax error or something. I'll choose our company 001 and just search. I'll take any of this account. Click on OK. Click on OK. Now, before I load this invoice, data, I'll click on save and submit invoice import. Download all rows. Click on OK. Let's see. Row
Okay.
inserted. So we need to submit this import payables invoice so that it will get imported to payables. This is our BU. This is the invoice source. Click on submit. So this is the request ID, invoice import request details. If I go to duplicate this tab, go to schedule process, you will indeed from the tools you can see that the import payables is running. See, this import payables invoice is succeeded. Maybe you can check in the output. This is a log file. Let's see what is there in the log file. Invoice fetched, invoice created one. Okay,
Okay.
let this complete this. Let if it is completed, this one import payables invoice report will able to see the output also. But still it is completed. Let's refresh this. See, our invoice is created. Spreadsheet 001. Hello.
Yes, Manish. Yeah, then we have to like get
You
into
have
it
to
and have to
manually,
pay.
if you go inside this, you can validate and then you can complete
Mm-hmm.
the. If you want to change anything, you can do these things.
Okay.
Okay. So now there is a one concept called
பசிக்குதா? பசிக்குதா? போய் இதுக்கு சாப்பிடு. மணி ஆயிடுச்சு, wait பண்ணு.
do you guys feel comfortable in AP or you need some more time? Because there are two or three complicated topics which I want to discuss with you guys. I'm not sure whether you are in the position to understand those things. Those are related to invoice approval, multi-period accounting,
Yes, Manish, fine with AP,
or
but
else uh, or else first we will complete all the basic topics in the all the modules like AP or FACM, and then what are all the complicated ones we will see it in the final.
yeah, that's also fine. But not sure about how it will be going. Like if we skip all those important things and we
Not
see that
important
in
things,
the
it is the
uh-huh.
complicated ones. In this stage it will be very difficult because, for example, if I talk about that invoice approvals, see see what how Oracle works is, mm, okay. See, this is fusion, right? What they have done is there is a one product called business process management. This is a separate company, separate software.
Okay.
Forget about this Oracle. This is a separate software. One second, one second. Hello. See, there is a this BPM. This BPM is nothing but one ERP to manage the approvals in your business. Okay. What Oracle has done is when they are going to develop acute this BPM and then they have put it in their Fusion ERP. Okay. So
Sorry, Manish, one
what?
second, could you repeat? One second, could you repeat that because that time your voice.
How I can explain you clearly is
No,
okay.
just say something.
See, this is Fusion, right? This is Oracle Fusion, correct?
Yeah.
How when they introducing this Fusion, what they have done is they have taken many sub ERPs which are available in the market. They have acquired those companies. This Oracle, they have acquired those companies. For example, Oracle is there. Okay, and let's say these are the two softwares which are existingly available in the market by some other company. Business process management and then PeopleSoft. Okay, what this guy did is he acquired these two companies. Okay, he acquired these two companies and then he named as a Fusion. Under this Fusion ERP he built these two companies as a modules. So these are all the option. This PeopleSoft is nothing but PeopleSoft is famous for financials, like VC, APAR, right? So all these are under in the PeopleSoft ERP only. Once Oracle has purchased these two, they merged it as a Fusion. So Fusion is nothing but all the ERPs which are available in the market put together
Okay.
by Oracle. Okay, so when you talk about business process management, so if we go here work list, you see here, right? BPM work list. If I go to administration, you see the task configuration. Here I will choose for Fin AP. So here we need to do the Fin AP invoice approval. This is the task which we need to configure for invoice approval.
Okay.
Okay, so let it open. See, if you go to assignees, you will see the nodes which are available in the system. These are all the nodes which are available in the system, like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, stage 5. But nothing is enabled actually. Only one is enabled. How I am saying nothing is enabled is you see this blue color right here. Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Yes, Manish.
are you able to see or can I zoom it a little bit? You see here, right? That blue color.
Yes.
So this is enabled means this is the only node which is enabled. Apart from that, nothing is enabled. Everything is disabled. Okay. If I go to this node, go to rule, we can see what is the condition they are having for the invoice approval. For example, let's say these are all inactive because it is grayed out. If I go to rules, rule 5, they're saying that invoice distribution account segment in 51300, 51400, 52150, 52151. Then go to approval group. One second, yeah, one second. Daddy, நான் மீட்டிங்ல இருக்கேன் நான் கூப்பிடுறேன். Can anyone explain what they have right here? Invoice distribution account segment in 51300, 51400, 52150, 52151 means what is that? Just by seeing that you are able to understand anything.
Maybe the departments where sales or purchase like that.
See what they are trying to do is I will show you right.
The
Wait,
distribution segment we choose.
wait. Go to invoice. I'll take any invoice. I'll open this. This is our distribution. Okay, in this I'll go to that BPM condition. They are telling that account segment. This is our account segment, correct?
Expense
Yeah.
account.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the condition which they are having is in invoice distribution in account segment, if they have the account code as year, if they are having as 51300, 51400, 52150, then generate the approvals to the approval group. What is the approval
Okay.
group? This is the approval group which they created. Okay. So if I go to this approval group here, A to Z approval group. See, in the approval group, it is us. They are having only one person who is Pavanava. Let's see who is that guy. Pavana. So this guy has created this invoice approvals. So what this guy have done is he created this approval group with this username, and then he have wrote the condition that invoice distribution account segment in, if the account code is having 51300, 512, then it should generate the approval group to this guy. Okay. So now what I want you, I'm just
So
explaining this.
Manish,
This is one second,
yeah,
wait, let me
yeah, yeah.
complete. So this is how, these are all the pages where we need to do the invoice approval configurations. Okay, but this invoice approval configurations, we will have the requirement session with the business. They will give us the conditions, how they want approval approvals. Like they tell that if the invoice amount is more than 10,000, then it should go to manager. If the invoice amount is more than 1 lakh, then it should go to CFO. Like that, there will be some delegation of authorities. There will be some DOAs which is already signed by the board of members. Based on that only we will configure this approvals and all. Okay.
Okay.
So now, yeah, yeah. Tell me, Anil.
Yes, Manish, like we did see that there were four numbers, like 5,000 and something something.
Mm.
So only four numbers we can't, like if we create any invoice with that four no, like four the type of numbers, only it will
Then
go
only
for
it will go to
approval, or
approval.
between that five and then the last digit from this to this, like if any
Yeah, you
invoice
can
number
do that
comes
also.
under this. Okay,
Mm.
okay.
You can do that also. That's what those conditions and all everything we will do it here in the task configuration.
Okay. We can give like from this number to this number, whatever
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
invoice number is
Yeah,
getting created,
whatever
it will go. Okay,
whatever
okay.
you want, you
Mhm.
can configure it here actually.
Okay.
Okay. So what we will do, you guys try to practice some standard invoice, prepayment, debit memo, credit memo in the AP. I will parallelly start the receivables. Uh, once we have completed the receivables FE and CM, I will make a note of the, one second, wait. Here I will make a note of the pending topics, like journal approvals, invoice approvals, multi-period accounting. Okay.
Okay.
So these things we will cover in the final. Or we will, okay. Why we need to waste time? We will complete this invoice approvals. Nothing, it is easy only. I will do this.
Okay.
I'm creating one approval group. Okay, I will start from the scratch. I'll go to this bell icon, show all, work list, and I'll go to administration. One second. I have went to the work list, administration, approval groups. So here we will create one approval group. ADP is nothing but our business unit. So I'm just putting ADP business unit. I'll click on plus and then I'll put who will be the approver. We'll choose that guy, this guy.
Okay, Manish.
I'll choose this guy. Click on OK. Save. Approval group is created. So first we have created the approval group. Next we will configure the rules. So I'm going to write a simple rule saying that if invoice business unit is
That's the our business unit.
yeah, Aditya business unit, it should go approval to this guy. Okay.
Okay.
But I will show you what are the conditions we can give. There are many conditions,
Sure.
many conditions we have actually. I'll go to FinAP. We click on search, invoice approval. So in this approval, you can see the multiple nodes, right? What is these nodes? I will tell you. Single, serial, parallel. You see only one person right here, one logo. Hello?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, Manish.
So if I keep it here, it shows single participant. Single participant means at a time this approval should be generated only to single person. That is why
Okay.
it is single participant. The logo is this. If I give here, it is parallel. At a time it can assign to uh, three people, not three, any peoples. For example, in the approval group which we created, we have only Funny Murthy, right? In the
Yeah.
same
And
group, if we have a Monish and then Anbu means, parallel means at a time it will assign this that invoice to all the three people.
Okay.
okay.
Parallelly it will assign. Okay. If it is serial means this one, not this one. Where is that? Where is that? Yeah, this one. This one. Why it is not showing? Serial means if we have these three people, first it will assign to this, then once E approve, then it will come to this. Once E approve, then it will come to this.
Okay.
That is the difference between the single, serial and parallel. So based on our requirement, we need to choose which node we need to use actually. So these are all the standard nodes which Oracle has already provided, but we don't use this actually. That is why they have disabled this. If you go to rules, these are all the conditions which Oracle seededly provided. Okay. Now what I will do, I will go to the node which is enabled. This is the one which is enabled. Correct. As I told,
Yeah.
here only we have that blue logo is enabled. How we can see this, how we can enable or disable is once I choose this, if I go to this advanced, you see ignore participant. If it is enabled, then it will be disabled here. For example, if I go here, see this is enabled.
Okay.
That is why it is ignored. If you want to make this available, you can select this and then if you click on this one, then it will be available.
Okay.
Okay. So I will go here, go to rules. So these are all the rules which are active now. Rule 5, rule 6. Let me click on rules, general rule.
Manish, why the June 1, 2, 3, 4, that all are grayed out?
That is not active actually. Someone has created and then they have indented it. How I can see it is not active is you can see the difference between 4 and 5, right?
Yeah, yeah.
See, if you want to see how it is inactive, if you go to this properties, you can see that checkbox is active checkbox is not
Okay.
there.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I will inactive all the other also, because these conditions will affect our rule.
Okay.
Okay, I will inactive this. Let me inactive this one. Rules on, I will change the rule name as ADP invoice approval. Okay, now I will add if condition, simple test. So if condition, what is our if condition? What is the if you want to have? So here these are all the folders which are available. If you scroll down, you will see the folders related to invoice.
Okay.
C D F A B C D F G H I. See, invoice creator, invoice distribution, invoice header. So let me expand this invoice header, and then let's see whether we have anything related to business unit name. So I have chosen invoice header dot business unit name equals starts is, what is our BU name?
Aditya.
Yeah, let me take the exact one so that
Okay.
you remember how I chose this from the invoice header folder. I have choose this
Yeah, yeah.
business unit name,
Mm-hmm.
and then here I am putting as a constant. Why? Because this will not change.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Aditya business unit. Then I will go down, add approver. Here approval group which we created. What is the approval group which we created? ADP business unit. Okay, once you have done your condition, if condition, this is your if condition. If is nothing but your scenarios, then is your outcome. If this is happened, then who should approve? You just validate your rule whether it is correct or not. If you click on validate, this rule will get validated. See,
Okay. Where do
right
we select the
here is
person
not
who will
valid here.
approve it?
So maybe we need to put this one. Let me validate it again.
Monish, we have not selected the person who should be approving this, right?
Yeah, here we choose to write
Yeah, AD, yeah, business unit, but
not business unit, approval group. Before
mm,
before coming to this, we created the approval group, right? You
yeah,
remember
yeah, yeah. In that
that
approval group,
approval
you were
group we
assigned
attached
Panimati.
the Panimurthy, yeah. So
Yeah,
now you see validation, I don't see any error. I didn't give this open bracket. What is this double quotes?
double quotes. Yeah.
Yeah, I gave the double quotes and then I click on validated and then it got validated. Now you see here undo, save, commit. If you click on undo, whatever step we have done up to this, it will go. If you save, it
Oh,
will save. But if you didn't commit, this will not be considered as a final one. So I will save, then I will click on validate. Once this is done, I will go to setup and maintenance. As of now, we didn't enable this approval groups, right? I mean, we have not enabled the invoice approval in our setup actually. So I'll go to manage required task, manage invoice options. Here where we see that enable invoice approval, enable force approval, require validation before approval. If you want to validate, then initiate the approval, or after approval you will validate. Require validation before approval. If you enable this, once the validation is done, then only we will able to enable the approval. Force
Okay.
approval means if you want to instead of you want to do the approval without for example, if you enable this invoice, obviously when we create invoice, to whom it will assign? It will assign to this guy, right?
Yeah.
Based on our setup. But if you enable this force approval, you will see one option available in the system.
It will automatically get approved.
Yeah, we will able from any user, we will able to approve this
Okay.
because of this force approval. So as of now, I won't enable this so that you will see the difference. Okay, enable invoice approval, save and close. Let me go to invoice. I will just quickly create one invoice. W invoice approval 001. Save. I'll put 1000. I'll choose any account code. Click on OK. Save this. If I click on not validated, you will see that approval is required. See, I don't know, someone has enabled this account coding as well. Okay, let's validate this. Validated. Approval. Initiate. Approval is initiated.
Okay.
Let's see whether that guy is getting that notification or not.
Okay. Then we have
So,
to log in Panimurthy.
yeah, but before that, what we will do, I will show you it in a go to show all work list. This is the inbox of your BPM. Here you see my task, initiated task, administrative task. Let's see whether in the initiated task we can see that any assigned maybe. Okay, in the administrative task, any I don't see whether that approval is initiated or not. Not sure. Let's check in the tools transaction console. Let's see whether it is showing something. If it is error out here, we will see. See, it is there, right? See, invoice approval 001. It is showing this in progress. If I open this, if it is error out here, we will see. As of now, I don't see any error here, because if we have any error, it will show it here. Let's see the
Okay.
log file. If the in the view transaction history, let's see whether it is assigned to someone or not. See,
Okay.
it is assigned. Now maybe now let us check it here. Initiate a task. See, it is got now. Approval of invoice 001. This is how the notification will be. Now if you go to actions, view approvals, maybe it is taking some time because of test instance. Uh,
Okay.
can someone share your screen and log in with this username and see whether you got the notification or not? 1 second.
Yes, Manish.
Yeah, can you do it quickly? I just need to step out actually.
Yeah, sure.
this invoice approval is able to understand or it is little tough? Actually, what I explained you now is a very basic setup, but in business scenario, this will not be the case actually. It depends on the project which we work, right? Because each companies will have different policies. Hello?
Yes, Manish. Okay. Manish, can I see my screen?
Yeah, click on that bell icon. Yeah, you
Okay.
got that right? Yeah, open that.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, it is very slow actually. If you see approve, reject, once you click on
Yeah.
approve, the invoice will get approved. If you reject, invoice will get rejected. That's it.
Okay. Here it said we can also view the invoice also. Okay.
Yeah, if you click on that, that a notification page will open and then you will see the invoice. Mm.
Okay. What
Okay.
about like should we consider this options and all or yes,
No,
escalate
no.
where it will be escalated?
Where it will be?
Escalated if you click this. Escalate also I can also get this option like escalate, suspend, withdraw, whatever.
Yes, yes, yes. If you click on this, that notification will open actually. Okay. I just need to step out. I need to pick my daughter and spouse from their
Okay.
house. Okay. You got it right.
Yes,
You just
Manish.
open that
Yes, ma'am.
notification and then you can see that. Just try to understand this invoice approval with the basic rule which I have explained, but try to explore more in the folder
Okay.
what all the options available in the system. See, there are plenty of options. Okay, we cannot explain everything in the training. I itself not worked in all the options. We work based on the scenarios which comes from the project actually. Got it
Mhm.
right?
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
But the concept is this.
Okay.
Okay, okay then. Maybe from tomorrow we can start the receivables. Okay.
Okay, Manish. Mm.
Maybe tomorrow we will complete that multi-period accounting also.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay then. Thank you guys. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, Manish. Bye.